Today's science goes beyond fluoride toothpastes with one of the greatest cavity-fighting discoveries in decades. Now for your child, FluoriGuard Dental Rinse. Extra fluoride protection that's so effective, children who used a fluoride rinse after brushing got 40% fewer cavities than with fluoride toothpaste alone. FluoriGuard with the taste kids like. FluoriGuard's accepted by the American Dental Association. With a fluoride rinse, children got 40% fewer cavities than with fluoride toothpaste alone.
Katie reviews the big new Radio City show.
At 5.
Good morning.
Oh, well, that smile tells me you're happy about something. What's up?
I've been doing a little digging on the Spencer Varney case this morning. The plot thickens.
Yeah? Okay, come on. Give, what'd you turn up?
Well, I've been tracking Camilla Devereaux.
Yeah, last heard from she was getting on a plane to Canada, or at least some woman identified as Camilla.
She used her own passport to fly from Montreal to Paris. First positive proof that at least Camilla survived the car crash in the river.
All right. You contacted French Sûreté?
First thing.
Was she traveling with anybody?
No. The report is she was alone, so either she's being overly cautious or she isn't with Spencer. Another thing. She paid cash for a ticket to Paris on the Concorde.
Concorde, huh? Well, that means she definitely got a hold of some cash, which she did not have before.
Well, she could have sold one of the diamonds in Montreal. I'll have the police there check it out.
The question now is, where is Spencer Varney? Is he still at the bottom of the Monticello River?
No, somehow I don't think so. No trace of him has ever been found, and I can't see Camilla lugging a suitcase full of diamonds out of a submerged car all by herself.
Yeah, I agree. Good going, Chris.
What?
Look, Chris, I have to clear the air between us, and I mean now.
You've got the floor.
I overheard a telephone conversation you had the other day. It sounded to me like you were giving the details of the Venefra case to one of his cronies.
Preacher, it's Jody.
Fine, how are you?
Well, I was looking forward to it, but that's the reason I'm calling. I won't be able to meet you this afternoon. Oh, I imagine you'll survive. Well, because I'm busy, that's why. Well, I knew you'd understand. Bye.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Lemon Fresh Joy, for a beautiful shine without towel drying. And by Zest, the deodorant bar that leaves no sticky soap film so you feel really clean.
I can feel it.
It's a clean, so clean, I can feel it. I can feel it.
Discover a clean so revolutionary that even after 25 years, no soap has been able to match it.
What a feeling.
It's the clean of Zest deodorant bar. It's a better way to clean because Zest has a unique system of cleansers and rinsers no soap has. See how Zest rinses away cleaner. Soap just can't do that. In water, you can actually see the difference.
I can feel the difference.
I can feel it.
I can feel it.
What a feeling.
Discover a clean so clean you can feel it. Zest. In 25 years, nobody's done clean better.
It was evening when the Moore sisters discovered something beautiful.
What a joy, Fred. Our dishes shine.
Without towel drying.
All this smells lemony, too.
The Clarks also discovered it.
Hey, shiny dishes without towel drying?
Uh-huh. Lemon Fresh Joy's different. With other leading brands, we'd usually get dirty-looking spots.
With Joy?
Dishes dry practically spot-free without a towel.
Fact is, other leading brands can dry leaving spots. Joy's unique anti-spotting formula lets dishes dry practically spot-free, down to the shine.
Gorgeous shine.
Without a towel.
What a joy.
Discover Lemon Fresh Joy for a beautiful shine without a towel.
So you overheard me on the phone. Eavesdropping is frowned upon where I come from.
Look, you can call it anything you want. I heard what I heard.
You want a yes or no answer?
I was hoping for a denial, but I'll take either, just so long as it's the truth.
You know, accusing a cop of giving privileged information on a case to interested parties is a pretty serious thing, wouldn't you say?
It's very serious.
So why didn't you go right to the chief's office?
I almost did, a couple of times.
Oh, what stopped you?
Well, now that I'm seeing how you're taking this, I'm damned if I know, Chris.
You weren't absolutely sure you were right, were you?
I was hoping that I was wrong, but I decided to ask you. And I'm still sitting here waiting for an answer.
You know, now, am I mistaken? Or didn't you just say a couple days ago that you trusted me, Calvin?
You have closed too many doors on me, lady. And even you have to admit that that phone call would make anybody wonder.
So, your trust in me is a little shaky. That's not good.
No kidding.
You know, maybe we just, we shouldn't be partners. I mean, you can't trust me, I can't trust you. And that lack of confidence might get one of us killed.
Now, look. Raven, Scott.
Hi, Calvin.
You, haven't met my partner yet, Mr. and Mrs. Whitney. This is Detective Chris Egan.
Hi.
Detective?
That's what it says on the badge.
What, can we do to help you?
Well, why did Derek send us to you instead of dealing with this by himself?
Well, dealing with what?
Well, it has to do with the Spencer Barney case. It's not really so much a clue as it is a curious coincidence. See, shortly after Spencer had taken off with my money...
Our money?
Gunther Wagner started talking about these investments.
And he won't tell us what they are.
Yeah, and I can tell you for a fact that Gunther has never had two dimes to rub together. Now, as I say, it could just be a coincidence, but, well, I thought the investigating officer should know about it.
Mr. Whitney, you have no idea what sort of investments Wagner means?
No, Gunther has been very elusive on the subject.
This is crazy. I know what his big investment is. I'm really surprised that you don't.
He told you?
Well, not exactly. Gavin Wiley did. Gunther Wagner owns the Whitney Theater.
That building is worth over $200,000. How could he have bought the Whitney Theater? What the hell is going on around here?
Mitzi, you have no idea how happy I am to see you back on the job.
Feels like I never left. I tell you, Dee Dee, Cliff really ran this place for me.
Yeah, but at what a cost. The law firm of Nelson and Bannister took quite a beating.
Oh, Dee Dee, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I don't want to go into it. We're a team again, and that's what counts.
Speaking of teams, you and Calvin seem to be getting along pretty good these days.
Huh? Look, Mitzi, I'll tell you all about it, but the story stops here, okay?
Come on, Dee Dee, you know how trustworthy I am. Tell.
Okay. Calvin and I decided that our relationship needed some more juice in it.
Relationships are like sharks. They have to keep moving or they die.
You know what, Missy? You and I have been living together too long because that is exactly what I told Calvin.
Oh, Dee Dee, I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, I guess we just both got a little lazy. At first, I was afraid to tell Calvin how I felt. I thought I might lose him. But I didn't give him enough credit. We both want our relationship to grow into something more meaningful and lasting.
But what about Star and the divorce?
Well, we can't go at her pace. We have to go at our own.
Anything I can do?
No, not really. Just be on our side.
You got it. But, you know, Dee Dee, I think I can be a big help to you guys.
Oh, yeah? How?
Yeah, well, like when you guys come in here for dinner, I can make sure there's mood music, a little candlelight on the table, a little wine in the cooler, you know. Oh, Dee Dee, I can't wait to be a bridesmaid.
Oh, Mitzi, cool it, will you? I mean, I don't want to push, and neither does Calvin. We're just going to let nature take its course.
Okay, Mother Nature.
Good morning. I've seen lots of them come through that door, some sad, some more scared than others. But you two look like you've been crossing a graveyard at midnight.
Well, we're not quite accustomed to this sort of thing.
You'll get used to it.
I hope not, bless.
You have a cold?
No, I think I'm allergic to this place.
What do you have for me today?
Another mink.
Oh, this one's very nice. Very strict diet these little darlings had. 2,000, Mr. Whitney.
You know who I am?
I recognized you the other day. Well, your face does get into the papers now and again. Just had a wedding, didn't you?
Yeah, look, I'd appreciate it if you'd be discreet.
Oh, you don't have to bother yourself about me. In my trade, pays to be discreet. You wouldn't believe some of the leading lights of Monticello that have passed through here in the... And now that's 500, 1,000 there, 2,000. Yeah, if you're so desperate for cash, why don't you pawn that ring on her finger instead?
Never.
Let's have a squint.
All right, look, but don't touch it.
Oh, I see. Well, now I can see why you're pawning the mink coats.
What are you talking about?
What, you want me to tell her, Mr. Whitney?
Tell me what?
Well, Mother Earth didn't make that. It comes from a chemist in Chicago.
What?
Simulated. It's a fake.
Yeah, I got it. Arraignment on Monday. I'll be there. Okay, look, time's up. Now, I'm just gonna ask you one last time, Chris. Was I wrong about the phone call I overheard or what?
Calvin.
Come on, don't hedge with me, damn it!
I'm not hedging with you. I have reasons.
Yeah, well, then you had better explain to me exactly what they are. I'm gonna see to it that you have to explain them to Chief Mallory. I mean it.
I don't like being threatened.
Yeah, well, I don't like being suckered.
Oh, Calvin, just listen to me. I'm going to ask you just one more time to trust me. Please.
You know, you make that very hard.
I know, but I promise you it's not what you think. Just, I need a little more time. Please.
Okay. The time you can have. But, don't expect the trust, Chris. Because it's not there.
When you need a little lift, but you just can't take a break, chew Wrigley's Spearmint Gum.
The cool, refreshing feeling of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum puts a little lift in everything you do. That good, smooth chewing, that crisp, clean taste. That Wrigley's Spearmint pickup is going for you.
Wrigley's Spearmint Gum really keeps you humming. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum keeps you humming along. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum really keeps you humming. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum keeps you humming. You can tell when you taste it.
That's Wishbone.
Wishbone is the taste of today.
New Wishbone cheddar and bacon dressing. Real cheddar and real bacon. A light and creamy combination that's Wishbone good.
You can tell when you taste it.
That's Wishbone.
Wishbone is the taste of today.
New Wishbone cheddar and bacon dressing.
You can tell when you taste it.
That's Wishbone.
Wishbone is the taste of toothpaste. You can tell when you taste it.
That's Wishbone. New Wishbone cheddar and bacon dressing.
Well, hello, pretty maiden. Tell me, are there any more like you at home?
No, I'm an orphan.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. I think more than one of you might be just a little too rich for my blood.
Oh, I like this mood a lot.
Yeah, well, I am just trying to appear unconcerned in a hostile world.
Uh-oh, something is wrong.
Yeah, I just had a confrontation with Chris over at the station.
And the results?
Negative. I mean, I laid the whole thing out, told her all about overhearing the conversation about the Vanessa case.
And what did she say?
It is not what I think.
Now, what does that mean?
Got me. I mean, I even threatened to take it to the chief. You know, I just don't understand it, Dee Dee. It looks like Chris is involved in something that's completely illegal, but she keeps coming on with this righteous indignation like she hasn't done anything wrong.
But Calvin, you heard the evidence yourself.
I don't know. Look, if she really wanted to help the bad guy, she could have let Vanessa escape at the warehouse. I mean, she was the one who got E.J. Pond to testify against him.
Maybe she's a good actress.
No. I saw that look of satisfaction in her face when we found out that we could prosecute Vanessa even after Pond was murdered. There's just no way in the world she could fool me about something like that. So how could she still be in league with Vanessa, Dee Dee? It just does not make any sense.
I think I'm going to faint.
No, you're not. Come on.
Wait a minute, I know what this is. This is the oldest trick in the book.
Trick?
Yes, you appraise a valuable ring like this at a fraction of its value, then you sell it, make thousands of dollars, and we starve.
No, she made a mistake, Raven, that's all.
You don't believe me? Well, I can prove it to you.
I am not going to pawn this ring.
Okay by me.
Wait a minute. Go ahead, prove it.
Okay. This is a diamond pencil. It will scratch everything except a real diamond. The ring. Now you see? Scratch.
No, let me see that.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Whitney, but that ring is a fake. Oh, a very good one, of course, but...
Jefferson Brown gave me this ring. Now, he may be a lot of things, but he was not a cheapskate.
Wait, he was a phony. Through and through like that ring. My God, he's still haunting us.
All right, then pawn it. I don't care. I never want to see it again.
Detective Egan.
I want to talk to somebody about the Vanessa case.
I'm on that case. May I help you?
Well, maybe I can help you.
Yeah, your name, please?
Dell Everett.
Mr. Everett, we've been looking for you.
Well, I know, yeah.
How's the realty business these days?
Okay, I put one over on you, but I just had to get out of that warehouse.
So why are you calling now?
I want to talk about Vanessa. I'm about ready to turn myself in.
Why the change of heart?
You think I killed E.J. Pond, don't you?
The thought had crossed our minds.
Well, I didn't, but I got a notion who did. The man who killed Pond is after me.
Where are you now?
At my hotel, South Tucker Street, 129.
Okay, you stay put. Hello, Rock Garden? Yeah, Detective Kelvin Stoner, please. Wait a minute. Never mind.
your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby.
These beautiful moments were made possible by Head & Shoulders, the shampoo for the two of you.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Perino's, the world-famous Los Angeles restaurant, where just reading the menu is a delight. Tonight, we're secretly replacing the fine coffee they usually serve here with dark, sparkling Folgers crystals. Let's watch.
Coffee's fantastic.
Tastes rich.
It just has a rich taste.
It's Folgers crystals.
I don't believe it. Folgers crystals. I'm going to go to the market and buy it.
This is neat stuff.
Folgers crystals, coffee rich enough to be served in America's finest restaurants.
Hidden in your laundry are some tough stains. Introducing a laundry detergent that gets them out. New Era Plus with protein. Protein, because stains like color soil, even ground in grass, are made of protein. And protein gets out protein, even set in blood. Protein gets out protein. Nothing gets out every stain, but New Era Plus gets out some of the toughest to get your whole wash clean.
I imagine Preacher wouldn't be too thrilled if he found out you canceled your date for me.
Well, I don't see why he should mind. I mean, after all, you're his new boss. Thanks again for giving him a job. It's going to mean a whole new start for him.
Yeah.
There isn't anything wrong, is there? I mean, you're not going to change your mind about Preacher's job, are you?
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Well, then you're not going to say anything awkward about us, are you?
Of course not. Why should there be any awkwardness between old friends? No, I asked you here for lunch for a very specific reason. It has nothing to do with Preacher, or our relationship, or the lack of it.
What is it?
Well, I was wondering if you are going back to the Penny Playhouse at WMON.
Well, I thought about it, and I think that there are too many painful memories of Nicole there, so I don't think that I could bring myself to go back to work there. No.
I understand. Have you given your notice to Mrs. Saxon?
Mm-mm. But she'll understand. Why? Why are you asking?
Well, I was wondering if you would consider taking on another role.
What do you mean?
The lead in the play I'm producing at the Whitney. It's called Some Hidden Thunder.
Oh, Gavin, come on, you can't be serious.
I've never been so serious in my life.
No, I couldn't.
Why not? You've had plenty of experience in front of the public.
Well, but that's television. This is, the stage is very different.
Oh, come on, it's not that different. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll make sure that we have a very good understudy. And so that way we'll be covered. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. What do you say?
Well,
Besides, you'll be with Preacher. Now, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, Gavin, I honestly don't know what to say. I mean, this is a very big surprise, and I think I just need some time to think about it. It seems so soon, you know, after Nicole's death to make such a big decision.
Huh, I understand. But try not to take too long. We want to start rehearsals real soon.
Okay, I'll let you know in a day or two.
Detective Egan?
Not today, Flim Flam Man.
How did you know where to find me?
You should realize Sully has a lot of friends. One of them was kind enough to point out your place of residence.
Look, if you got a message, you just slip it under the door.
I was told to give it to you in person.
I don't have the time.
You're right there, Mr. Emerson. You're out of time.
Feeling as soft as I can be is important to me.
So I look into what I use on my skin. And when I chose Johnson's baby powder from Johnson & Johnson, first I did this test. Johnson's is so much softer and silkier than any other powder. You really can feel the difference. If being your softest means as much to you as it does to me, don't settle for less than the softest powder. Johnson's baby powder. Because don't you want to be as soft as you can be?
New and improved Handy Wrap 2 introduces Cling Plus.
Oh, you ain't got a thing if you ain't got that cling. Do-rap, do-rap, do-rap. Oh, you ain't got a thing if you ain't got that cling. Do-rap, 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 do-rap.
Handy Wrap 2 with Cling Plus has twice as much cling as before, so it seals tighter to seal in freshness and flavor longer.
Oh, you ain't got a thing if you ain't got that cling.
New and improved Handy Wrap 2, it's a must to have that Cling Plus.
In the 60s, ABC brought you General Hospital. In the 70s, All My Children. Now, for the 80s, the mystery, power, and passion of loving. A new daytime drama. Watch the movie Sunday, June 26th, and the series starting Monday, June 27th.
Is that the Publishers Clearinghouse $2 million sweepstakes you just got?
Mm-hmm.
How come you haven't sent it in?
Contests are just gimmicks.
That's what I used to think. Then my price doubled to $150,000.
Oh, you have to be dumb to enter contests.
That's what I used to think. Now tell me how dumb I am.
You know that Publishers Clearinghouse $2 million sweepstakes you just got? Why haven't you sent it in? Lots of Clearinghouse winners used to think that, too. Come on, send it in.
Hickory Farms of Ohio would like to serve up some delicious Father's Day gift ideas. Maybe Dad would like our famous beef stick summer sausage and some good rich cheddar. Perhaps he'd enjoy our mild Gouda, along with the other tasty delights in our wonderful gifts. And just to make sure what you pick suits Dad's taste,
Come to Hickory Farms.
we'll make sure it suits your taste first.
We'll give you a taste of old-time country goodness. Seems as though a harmony is hard to find. Always on my mind. And frustrated days pass without sight. The edge of night, half dark, half light. Do you think we might wake up someday and be aware of all the games people play? Living circles of unending strife as we look for light, and nothing is wrong.
Tonight on ABC's World News Tonight, Menudo Mania. Who is this Latin rock group?
You should...
Wait! Wait!
Get a little closer.
Thanks.
Don't be shy. Get a little closer with Arid Extra Dry.
To get close, I trust Arid. See, when you perspire, you're more than wet. Perspiration can cause odor. Only Arid has this powerful formula that helps stop wetness before embarrassing odor can start.
Last stop. So soon? Get a little closer.
Arid helps stop wetness before embarrassing odor can start.
Sunday, catch a shark in New Guinea, throw a rock in Switzerland, and bag a rattler in Texas on Ripley's Believe It or Not. Then a robot goes on a rampage.
A few bullets have left, and you'll be dead.
Video game murder on Matt Houston. Then, Lee Remick and Charles Bronson in a desperate race to stop an international terrorist.
I want to know why he must die.
Telephone.
Sunday.
Next week, Chuck Mangione, Menudo, Jim Nabors, and Ronald Reagan Jr. on Good Morning America.
How's dinner coming, hon?
It's coming.
Hi. May I help you?
Oh, you sure can. Well, I'll have a Big Mac. No, make it 3. A quarter pounder, 4 large fries. Fries? A Coca-Cola and 3 chocolate shakes.
Is that to go?
No, it's for right here. All right, McDonald's.
Tonight, when they ask, how's dinner coming, tell them from McDonald's.
Sweet dinner, Mom.
1983, and every Emmy Award for Outstanding Performance goes to ABC. Best Supporting Actress Louise Schaefer on Ryan's Hope. Best Supporting Actor Darnell Williams on All My Children. Best Actress Dorothy Lyman on All My Children. And Best Actor Robert S. Woods on One Life to Live. And here's this week's winning story from One Life to Live, The Obsession of Clint Buchanan.
You cannot deny the fact that there's been chemistry between us from the moment we met.
You're a winner when you watch Our Winners every weekday on ABC.